Hey everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation, population 381, and welcome back to the next episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I might keep that, you know what, I'm gonna keep that sound at the beginning. You guys gotta know the vocal warm-ups I do before I start an episode of Isaac. Anyway, let's check the daily. I don't really want to do the daily, but I'll take a look and see who it is. Is that Apollyon? I thought it was Azazel for a second. I think it's Apollyon. I don't want to. I'm gonna do it on my own time. Let's do. I think we played as the Why? Stop it! We played as the Forgotten last time. Ooh, I will never remember his name. And we got like the D100 towards the end of the run. It had a ton of crazy cool synergies. It was a good time. So never playing as Isaac. That's all you need to know. This is the longest it's ever taken me to just start playing an episode of Isaac, and we have Spider Love. Not the greatest item we could have gotten from Eden's Blessing, but still. 96 HP is an amount of HP I would be comfortable having, and 7 SDQ. Okay, so yeah. Okay. I'm suddenly just finding out this run is really good. So we got a little brimstone for absolutely the low cost of $0. I mean, items don't typically, well, I guess they can if you buy them in the shop. Okay, my analogy makes no sense. We didn't have to pay, we just got it. I don't know the odds of finding random items, but I would say in my near 800 hours of playing The Binding of Isaac, oh, you tempt me. I would say in my near 800 hours of playing Isaac, I've maybe found random items in rooms probably less than 25 times. You can obviously, well, I haven't recorded all the episodes, but just going off, it's probably close. Okay, so here's the thing. They gave me blank card and they gave me per throw. Blank card per throw is literally the D6 with a 4-room charge instead of a 6. So yeah, we're gonna take blank card per throw instead of the D6. What's cool about this, we essentially have the D6. Oh, I mean, obviously, first of all, 4-room rerolls instead of 6. It should get you excited right off the bat. That should get you all hot and bothered, I would think. Okay, we're definitely gonna try to reroll Yum Heart. That should get you excited, first of all. The next thing about that should get you excited is, oh, we got a big room coming up. We'll take a little gish, even though I don't think it's very good. The next thing that should get you excited about that is, it's a D6, but we're not locked into the D6. If we find a Year rune at some point on this run, suddenly it's a blank card Year run. Now we lose the per throw, obviously. So actually, something like starter deck would be just what, I mean, starter deck's typically pretty good. It would be wonderful on a run like this. If we could get starter deck and rune bag and combine the two together, we'd be having like a serious conversation for like, we got the skills to pay the bills, you know what I'm saying? We got someone else living? Oh, there is someone else living here on planet Earth. Well, not for long. Okay, so let's go re-roll Yum Heart. We're hoping for basically just not a spacebar item. I'll take just about anything that's not a spacebar item. Okay, re-roll it. Oh, if you guys didn't know, I actually become French when I find an exciting item, and in this case, that exciting item is Lusty Blood. Pretty happy about that. Pretty happy about this run in general. We got a nice situation brewing here, so let's hope we can continue this. This is a large floor, which is, again, not a complaint. We're getting more items because of it. Unfortunately, I probably could have rerolled Little Gish. I just didn't think at all that we'd be getting this many rooms, although I imagine, no, it wasn't the boss fight next, so we still have potentially enough chance to get a reroll. So you know what, we can still use it on the boss item, which is exciting. I almost ran right into that. Yeah, look at that. We're gonna get one more reroll before or in the boss fight, I should say. So hopefully, I mean, best case scenario is you'd rather like just sit on the charge. Better to have the charge and not have to use it than to not have the charge at all. So I don't think that really applies to what I'm trying to say here. Let's just get a good item. If we can just get a good item from this right here, then we don't have to re-roll it. And I think Binky is really good, so I'm gonna take it. It takes you down to a 7 tier stat. It's like one of the best tiers up in the whole game. And we'll just go to the next floor. Crazy powerful after just the first floor. That's why I love Isaac. Makes good things happen. Now we're a little starved in the key department. I've never eaten a key before. As a kid, I probably, if I would have like, you know, made one out of Play-Doh, probably could have gotten me there. But in my adult life, I've never eaten a key. So we are still, of course, starved for keys and can't get into our item room, which is a shame. We got this reroll burning a hole in our pocket. We'd like to use the blank card per throw, but until we find a key, we can't. Okay, and the game has supplanted, which I don't think is the right word. We had an extremely long floor on the last one, and now we have an extremely linear, extremely short floor. Which is fine. We got closer to our deal with the devil. We'll get to reroll whatever's in there, or we can reroll the boss item. We got choices. Obviously, we might reroll the belt. We're gonna reroll Ghost Baby instead and pick up Goat Head, which deals with the devil for the remainder of the run, which is really good. Now, we have a Tinted Rock there, obviously. We could blow that up, maybe get a key out of it. We also have the potential of finding a secret room. The problem is I really don't know where that secret room would be. There's like several, it could be down there and it could be up there. They're both in like such primed locations that I'm honestly not sure. So instead I'm gonna go, since it's like a 50-50 shot, because I can guarantee you one of those two is the secret room. We have a 50-50 shot of finding the secret room, or a 100% chance of either getting more bombs, keys, or spirit hearts. The spirit hearts are fine. We are going to miss the item room on this floor, which stinks. You never really want that to happen, and we're not going to be able to reroll the belt. So, second floor, significantly less interesting than the first floor, but the first floor was almost so good that, like, typically in any other given circumstance, I would be so mad about losing an item room. That should let you know how good the first floor was, that, you know, it sucks. Who knows what was behind that door? You can tell me if you look at 96 HP, 7 SDQ. You can, of course, save your keys to the next floor and let me know, but I will never be able to know what could have been behind door number 2. I think we have 2 HP, so we can play this 1, 2, and 3 times. And get some money for doing so, and we got a key, so our concerns are no more on this floor, thankfully. Let me give you guys, I want to give you guys a little inside baseball, some behind the scenes about what it means to be a YouTuber, and I want to tell you about how amazing it is to not have to use webcam. I idolize the YouTubers out there who have like just set themselves up, their channel up, it's like, it's the standard, so it's not that weird. Maggie's bow's not bad, but we can do better. Big Chubby's kind of cute, but also I think we can do better. Those YouTubers that have set themselves up that people either don't know what they look like or don't care what they look like. And like, here's a great example. Game Grumps. 2 dapper looking fellows, so it's not like they're hiding their faces because they're, you know, horrible to look at or anything. They just choose, and they've set their channel up in such a way that facecam isn't really a part of what makes the Game Grumps the Game Grumps. People watch them for the commentary, not just to see them. You know, contrast that with, I would say facecam is kind of the standard across the industry, like most channels, especially like we do Pokemon on a series. Pokemon, I have a face cam. Pokemon, it's like if you don't have a face cam, I'm pretty sure there was one series where I didn't do a face cam and people were like, you better, yeah, we'll take anti-grav, let's get weird. People were like, you better just bring the face cam back or I'm gonna be pretty dang upset with you. We have a charged key out here, so we can grab this key and get a charge before the deal with the devil, which makes me happy. I think I'm gonna visit the shop as well, just to see what they got. I don't like anti-grav, by the way, but it's interesting, and I said if it's not what are they called? If it's not a spacebar item, I'll pick it up. There we go. My brain had to work a little overtime for that one. Reroll these one more time. All right, we're gonna take PhD because it's delicious. Grab our pill, which is a gulp pill. We don't have a trinket, though I think there is an achievement for gulping 5 trinkets, but I can't remember. That also just reminded me, a lot of the achievements we have left are pill-based. There's the one that we have to get like all those size ups, and there's the one where we have to, or maybe we got that one with the size, I can't remember. I don't think we did. We get our deal with the devil, of course. We have blank card per throw, or we have goat head, which is, oh, those spiders were like different, and I don't judge people for being different, but their differency, the fact that they were different scared the crap out of me. Let's see if we can, actually we're not gonna be able to snag a battery charge, which is very sad. It's 5 cents. Unless we can find the secret room, which is most definitely right here. And maybe there's money inside. No, but we could maybe win some money with our 0 luck stat. We actually got our money back. We got a key back. We got 2 bombs back. You see how this starts escalating? Now you blow it up. Now you get a trinket out of it. It's not a good trinket, but there's no reason. We have the gulp pill right here. Gulp that trinket. I'm pretty sure that just gives us spiders every time we kill poop. No, it gave us flies when we killed a poop. Same thing. And then we'll grab this and then we'll go. I probably could have found second secret room. Maybe made it work. Who cares? Doesn't really matter. We'll take multi-bread. Anyway, the channels that don't have to use webcam are the most set of all time. Now, Game Grumps isn't a fantastic example because it's 2 of them and they're sitting in a room together. Because my reasoning for saying no webcam is fantastic is because you can literally just record wearing whatever you want or whatever you don't want, such as clothes. It's summer right now. It's like 97 degrees outside of Missouri because, you know, it's a lovely month called June 1st, which apparently means midsummer. No, it's the beginning, so I'll probably be like dead by the end of the summer from heat, thanks to all the people who don't like recycling. I don't know if that's what causes global warming, I'll be 100% honest. But yeah, it's gonna be a hot one this summer, and let me tell you, it sucks. I can't record it sitting in this room by myself. You can't have a fan on in the background. Again, I'm getting kind of behind the scenes. Just in case you're ever considering setting up one of these channels, my advice to you is you don't need a webcam unless you're hot. Then do a webcam. I am not graced with that characteristic either, yet I still chose to do a webcam. So, you know, learn from a boy like myself. We get a secret room here, which is nice. Inside is rune bag. I told you we're gonna complete the prophecy. I said rune bag plus starter deck equals, I mean, a great time on this run because we have blank card. If we can get blank card, Perthro, and Diera, that's amazing. Anyway, learn from your boy. Don't do a webcam because it is 97 degrees today. You can't have a fan on while you're recording because then in the background you hear zzz, or which nobody wants. It doesn't sound good in the background. So I gotta do it with no camera or no fan going on in the background. And I just sweat buckets. And like when I'm recording Pokemon and I have webcam on, I can usually only record 1 episode because I'm so hot after the fact, because you gotta wear clothes obviously because you're on the webcam, and you can't have a fan going in the background, and you're just sitting in a hot room talking. Talking, I mean, it's not like a fantastic exercise. Like I wouldn't recommend it as like a, you know, a regimen to lose weight or anything. But good run. I wouldn't recommend it as like a regimen to lose weight or anything, but you're still burning calories, and I think potentially, again, I know nothing about nutrition or fitness, so don't take my advice, but I'm pretty sure you burn calories while talking. It's an act that you do. Therefore, you get hot and sweaty while you're doing it. It's just part of life. An unfortunate part of life, yet a part of life nonetheless. I don't know why I went in there. I knew we didn't have the money for it. It's part of life, and it stinks. And so when I'm recording Pokemon, I can only record like 1 episode before getting too hot and sweaty to stop. Or if I record a second one, you'll probably notice like a severe glistening. AWAS. You'll notice a severe, why'd that place that so far away? Don't know. Probably because the secret room's right here and didn't want me to block the secret room. Hey, look at that. I got some severe glistening if I try to record 2 episodes of Pokemon because there's a webcam. And also this is just completely sidebar as well. I've just noticed that like it's easier to talk when, like I'm making the world's most idiotic face right now and you can't see it. Maybe you can hear it because of the way I'm talking. You can just envision how I look right now, but I look like a dang idiot. The problem with using a webcam is if you're self-conscious like I am, then you have to worry about what your face is looking like as well as the words you're saying, and then sometimes you get more concerned. Polydactyl, by the way, is starter deck. We've completed the trilogy, which is so good. We're gonna be set. What were we talking about? I've forgotten already. oh, you're concerned with what your face is looking like, so then you're not concerned with the commentary because you're too busy looking. You're like, oh my gosh, do my teeth look weird here? Oh, is there something in between my teeth? Did I eat spinach salad for lunch? I don't know. Oh my gosh, why did I blink there? Oh no, is that a unibrow? I want to go. Oh no, I'm ugly. That one you can't really fix, but you know you still look at it and you think about it, and then you're not worried about the commentary. You're worried about things that don't matter instead. Whereas this, that's why like part of me is like, maybe Isaac is just a good series because I know the game so well that I can like, and this is part of it, I don't really have to think about what I'm doing. It's just, you know, secondhand brain. I don't know if that's a phrase. Succubus is great. It just kind of just rolls off the top of the head because you know what you're going to talk about. Blank card Ansu's is so good. We're going to use it. It just kind of rolls off. And so that's part of it. But I do think another big factor of it is not having to worry about the webcam. I can just worry about playing the game and commentating instead of having to, like, my brain, instead of thinking about what I look like, can be thinking about what I'm gonna say next, which for me is, I don't use that often. I kind of just say things and then my brain interprets what I just said next, and then it goes, you shouldn't have said that. You are never gonna be able to run for president, which is unfortunate. But you know, maybe I can dissect. Oh no, I'm receiving a phone call. Allow me to take a 5-second break. Now the hope is that I'll remember to edit that out, but there's almost no guaranteeing whether I will or will not be able to, or will remember, I should say. I have the ability. I don't know if I'll remember to edit it out, so we'll have to see about that. If you heard the call, then you know that my mom called and wanted to know where my dad was. I do not know the answer to that question, Mother, but thank you for calling. Let's reroll and get a trash item. Now she's taken me out of my, I've forgotten what I was speaking on. I'm sure it was very important. Pill, health up, sure, why not? I'm sure it was extremely important and everybody was very excited listening to me talk. Recording, oh yeah, I think Isaac's just easier to record, not only because I know the game, but also because, again, don't have to worry about the webcam. But again, may I reiterate the nudity factor. I'm not playing nude currently, but the fact that I could is awesome, which is why I said Game Grumps is a bad example, because although they may be interested in playing nude with each other, I don't think they do. But I have the option to if I want to sit in my, and then I sweat less because I don't gotta worry about clothes. It's so good. People, if you're starting a YouTube channel, if you're thinking about it, you think you may want to, don't do a webcam. Don't conform. People, you read these articles and they're like, build a sense of community with your potential channel subscribers by showing them your face and giving them a look into the room in which you live. It'll make them like you more. Yeah, I've done it. It didn't work for me. Also, make sure you give your channel subscribers a cool name, like the Awesome Army or something along the... Yeah, guess what? PlaycrastiNation didn't work, but it's okay. So don't, you know, take everything you read in those articles to be true, because it's not always the case. I really wanted a battery charge in here. It looks like we're not going to have a charge for our deal with the devil, which stinks. It's my own fault. Of course, wowie. Give me the big boy. I don't have a bomb, you joshing? They're not joshing. Now we have a bomb. Hello, I'm drowsy. I'll take it. Death card. It's not really doing what I wanted to. Let's fight our boss. It's the brownie. What floor is it? We got time to make boss rush, and we definitely want to, so we'll do our best to make it. Pentagram's a fantastic item. In here we get a Goopy's Poo, which we'll take. And I don't think we'll take the nail. We don't really need the nail. Head down to the next floor. But yeah, if anytime I want to sit down and record Pokemon, I'm like, alright, well, it's 100 degrees outside and I'm very sweaty. I guess I just gotta record Pokemon like this. Another free item? What is this run? And I love it. It's nice having the option, or it would be, to be like, I'm gonna play here's a good example in the Pokemon community. Like I said, in the Pokemon community, it's industry standard. You better have a face cam. Otherwise, why are you making Pokemon content? However, you got channels like Hoodlum Scrafty, genius boy, love his content, by the way. And guess what? Just because he doesn't have a face cam doesn't make me love the content even less. I listen to him for the commentary, and it's a completely different experience, which is awesome. So I wish I would have set mine up like that, not only to play my favorite video games in the nude, but also it's a comfort thing. It's not just about being nude. That's only like a quarter of it. The biggest majority of it is the comfort. Verp. We don't want that. I don't really want the health up either. I don't know why I took that on the last floor. In fact, I should have used Guppy's Paw and just gotten rid of everything we had, because we're looking for Blue's Clues. No, we're looking for the chance to trade that all away. We want Polaroid Invincibility, although not that we need it on this run. I think we're going to be doing just fine nonetheless. But anyway, there's my little sidebar. Again, I don't want the HP. The speed upgrade would be nice. I would rather not have the speed and not have the HP than take it. So, especially since we have, oh, Black Rune is so good. You tempted me there. You tempted me. Dude, if we got a Black Rune and a Yara Rune, blank card Yara, all of the chests in the chest, and then Black Runed all of them, how crazy high would our stats get? You gotta know your boy's a little curious. But we haven't found a Yara Rune yet, but there's no reason to think we won't with the setup, so we'll stick with this. Anyway, that's just my advice to all you people that maybe are considering doing a channel. Telling you it's the way to go. 100%. Again, unless you look like... I can't think of a single attractive human being. Unless you look like me, in which case you may want to use that's the exact opposite of the sentiment I relayed earlier. Let's try to reroll one more time this pickaxe item, and then I'm ready to go. Like I said, if we took... Oh my gosh. So much trash. If we took Black Rune over Ansu's, which we didn't even use Ansu's this floor, so I think it makes sense. We will have to get rid of Perthrow if we ever find Yara, but for the amount of chests we could get on the last floor, I gotta feel like that's worth it just to see. And of course you can pick up the good items. We'll take BFF because we have Succubus and we also have Little Brim, so it's just good in general. And then we'll look in our item room. It's got to be something good. It's God's Flesh. At least gives us a cool coloring to our tiers here, which I'm a fan of. Thank you. We can also Black Rune the 4 items in Boss Rush if we want to, except that we won't have... Okay, I got to fight the... I unfortunately have to fight this room up here to make sure we have enough... we have a battery charge when we go in there, because may want to Perthrow them, may want to Black Rune them. We'll probably Black Rune them. Oh, now you're tempting me to Perthrow this instead because it's guaranteed trash, or to Black Rune this because it's guaranteed trash. Oh, you gotta make things so difficult on me. An Alga's Rune. If this was a not super offensively viable run, then you would take Alga's. But because it is an offensively viable run, we want to just make it as offensively crazy as possible. So, because otherwise it's like a four-room Book of Shadows, but with, you know, increase, like, it's better than Book of Shadows because you get a longer time invincibility. So, oh, there was a battery charge right there, huh? Well, in that case, hold on, hold the fun. We got time. We can still make Boss Rush. I'm convinced of it. So just hold your horses. We got time. Shouldn't have picked up Turdy Touch, but we can now re-roll this in here. Should have remembered about the battery charge. Re-roll it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if these synergize, but I love it still. Do you synergize? Oh, I was hoping to do like a, like a spokes of a wheel type of thing in the middle of an Oreo cookie. The white stuff in the middle of an Oreo. I was hoping they would, yeah, connect them like the spokes of a bike wheel, but they didn't do that, and I'm upset. But it's okay. We're shredding, boys. We are shredding. Well, it's not super fast, and we do have a deal with the devil, so let's try to make it go a little bit quicker. Don't get died. Don't get died, though. Take this. Go into your deal with the devil. You can come back to the deal with the devil. Remember this. So, you know, you may or may not want that. Think about it. These are both bad, so what we could do is either Perthrow them or Black Rune them. Perthrow or Black Rune. Perthrow or Black Rune. Perthrow or Black Rune. Let's... Perthrow. I don't know what this is, so I want it. Oh, it's Lil Spewer. Okay, significantly less excited about Lil Spewer than I initially was. Oh, we could Telepills, but we lose Perthrow. Is it worth it? You know, we could potentially get a Perthrow again, but we don't know if we're going to. It's worth it. I just got something? I don't know what I just got. I think it's worth it for saving time, because I'm lazy. And we're looking to maybe even get the Yara rune anyway, so we don't necessarily need the Perthro. If the Perthro wants to come back into our lives, we can be happy. If not, it's also fine. I most definitely should have, by the way, waited until, well, I guess we don't have the Perthro anymore, so never mind, it doesn't really matter. Let's head down to the next floor. I was going to say we could have done some rerolls in there, but we don't have the Perthro, so now we're just looking to make it to the chest, try to find a Yara rune, which really means we should do as many rooms as possible, because it's going to increase our chances of there's a battery charge right there. There's a second battery charge. It's going to increase our chances of actually getting... I also definitely should have picked up a second rune. Like, we definitely had... I don't like Little Spewer. He makes me a little uncomfortable. We definitely should have just picked up Ansu's just to give us mapping on these floors until we find the rune we actually want. Which is Blank Rune, huh? I'm a fan of Blank Rune. Could be any rune. We get Perthro right there. There you go. It's not always going to be Perthro, unfortunately, so we don't exactly have the liberty of not having to worry about anything. I do like the sound Little Spewer makes. It is pretty adorable. The vomit, significantly less adorable, but the character himself is pretty darn cute. Oh, I have to get so many of these recorded today, so I'm pretty... Oh, we had another rune there. 1 second. Ansu's, you know what? That's what I wanted, so we'll take this for the time being until we find a better option. I have to get a ton of these recorded today. I leave on another vacation. I swear this will be like the last time I leave for vacation, so you won't have to worry about lacks of videos for a while. So videos are going to be a little... This might actually come out next week. No, yes it will. This will come out on Monday. So videos are going to be a little bit short. Actually, it'll probably come out on Tuesday. I think we're going to do Pokemon Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Isaac on Tuesday, Thursday. So I really don't need to record one more after this. But I'm glad this was quick, because I have to record another one. Ansu's is still here. Because I have to record another one before I go. I'm too scared to pick up the bombs because I may accidentally pick up the HP. Because I'm on vacation again, you guys gotta have content. And then I have to edit all of this tonight, and it's 4:43 p.m. and we leave at 5 a.m. tomorrow, so I have 12 hours to do this. Oh, by the way, have I mentioned I haven't started packing? You may notice a trend with me in doing that. Oh! Brimstone. He's nice. We're obviously gonna blank rune this thing because it's bad. We got luck and shot speed, which are okay. And now we shall head down to the next floor. We're gonna have to do 4 rooms before we get our charge, but now we have Tech X plus Brimstone, which is one of the most powerful and just coolest synergies in the entire game. Shade is pretty bad. Hagalaz is also pretty bad, so we're just gonna leave the room. I was hoping that'd be like Perthro and then we'd pick it back up and we could, I don't know, but it didn't work out like that, so no need dwelling on what could have been. Only thing to dwell on is what is, and unfortunately it's more of what isn't for us because that was not Perthro. But one more room, we'll get some mapping. Hopefully this is the correct way. That's all we're really hoping for. Map me out, daddy. Oh my gosh, if we could get a Perthro rune on this floor with a library, assuming it's one with books, it's one with books. We're gonna get Bookworm, which right off the bat is just exciting. Drop a battery charge for me? No, did not. Okay, so 3 books is a little harder sell for me. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult to actually re-roll to the point where we're actually getting items. Degaz is good, but we like this setup a little bit better. This setup's built more for speed. Really hoping to get that Yara rune before the chest. I'd be shocked if over the course of the entire run we didn't get a single Yara rune from Rune Bag. Dude, when 2020 pops, it's actually out of this world. Okay, come on, hook me up if you could. Rune Bag. Rune Bag. I don't know if Rune Bag pays out more since I have BFF, but I wish that it did. It doesn't appear to because it's kind of taking a decent amount of time to pay out for us. Yara rune. Awaz rune. It's not turned the right way to be a Yara rune, unfortunately. Okay, let's fight our boss. It lives, of course. It's always it lives. I don't know why that was stated in a way that made it seem like I was surprised to be facing it lives. I am not, but it lives is no longer with us. A deal with the devil, of course. With a run this powerful, I would normally fight Hush. I just want you to know. But again, since I'm going on vacation, gotta get this done. Gotta record extras. we're just going to go ahead and skadoodle our boodles down to the next floor. Ansus rune, another library. This one only has 2, so even less. And I forgot Book of the Dead. They added a new book to the game. Still don't know what that does, by the way. Maybe someday we'll figure it out. I'm hoping to find it, like, I would like to find it towards the beginning of a run so we can be like, hey, let's use this run to learn what this new item does, rather than being like, double black rune all the way across the sky is completely unnecessary, so don't get excited about it. Nothing good in there. Cricket's head is definitely in here. Okay. What'd I tell you? Oh, Perthro. Barcano. It's first Barcano rune, too. We're running out of runes. We're running out of possibilities to make the dream work, which is kind of sad. I really want this to happen. I'm willing to explore, do a couple more rooms. You know, we're murdering them so fast anyway. Oh, we actually don't really need Yera. I don't have keys. I've only got 11, 12 keys, so 11, 12 is not the number I have. I said the wrong number first and then fixed it after the fact. We don't have enough keys to really even... Excuse me? Oh, that boy was little. We don't really even have enough keys to warrant trying to do this, so... that's unfortunate. My whole plan has been defeated. We really should have just held on to Perthro the entire time is what I'm learning. And I'm pretty sad that we didn't, but maybe we'll get it before this run is over. There's still hope. I'm holding out hope. Holding out for a hero till the end of the night. You know, all that jazz. We'll see what we can do. See if we can make the dream come true. Please shoot him. We got double secret rooms in this room. That is not a Yara rune, it's an AWAS. You've done it! In the one time when I did not want you to do it. Hey, remember when I said I probably will never press buttons again? You've just reaffirmed my belief even further. I love the air rune, man, but it doesn't really help me because I can only open some of the chests unless we somehow pick up Master of Unlocking, which I don't even know how we would do at this point in the game. The second secret room didn't have trinkets in it. Maybe if the second secret room on the chest has it? But I don't see how that's going to happen, so we'll see what we can do. If I can get a chest to, or a key, I should say, to proc in a room, we could blank card Yara it as well. If we can get like a key and battery to drop on the same room, it's going to be like small chances that that actually happens, but I've seen crazier things happen, haven't you? Donald Trump got elected. Okay, reroll. And by reroll, I mean double the chests. And let's go look. And let's not get run into by famine because that's an easy boss and we're better than that. There is a key, but there's no battery charge to accompany it. How can we get a battery charge there? I don't know that we can. The quarter's not great, but you know, it's gonna have to be for our purposes, unfortunately. Little Haunt is fine once again for our purposes. He kind of just has to be. We don't have really a lot to. We got slim pickings, so can't really do too much with it. There is a Hagalaz rune. The more Yara runes that fall here, the more doublings we can do. But right now, we're at 16, which is pretty much where we're going to stay because that's all the keys we have. And the amount of rerolls it would take to reroll one key into enough keys to reroll the amount of chests, there's just not going to be that many battery charges on the floor. So you kind of just got to accept that. I can see forever will at least help us find the secret rooms. If any room was going to have a battery and a key, I would expect it to be the secret room. So we'll be looking for secret rooms. I mean, sure, why not? I think that might have literally just been a shot speed down and that's it. Let's hope that a secret room contains, or Master of Unlocking, like I said. Master of Unlocking, I'm pulling your strings. Have it. It did not have it, which is unfortunate. We don't want to do this big room. We do want Roid Rage, so take that. We'll start exploring the other path now. Careful. Don't take damage on the red poop. Again, it doesn't matter. We're going to win the run. Avoid these for now. Again, you could double it again. Let's Yara this. It's not a great doubling. We just... 2 keys. Well, that would have been better to double. You can't Yara... we can't double a Yara rune, I'm pretty sure. So even if a Yara rune were to fall on the ground, I don't think we can double it. Which is unfortunate, because then I could just bring it to a room with keys, and then we could just Yara the Yara rune, and then it would be an infinite cycle. That would be fun. I don't think we can do that, though. We'll see after we complete this room. Maybe grab a second Yara room. I'm tempted to see if it works. I don't think it will. We have another blank card Yara ready. So you may as well use it in here, I guess. We're going to get as many chests as possible, but it's not going to be probably as exciting as you might want it to be. Which I'm sorry for. I can't really control it. It's not my department. We're going to try, though. At least it was a fast run. You can be happy about that. Another blank card, or another black rune. Really? You only need one. You don't need multiple black runes. I need a Perthrow rune at this point. What we got here? A pretty fly. It's a good pill, so we'll take it. We're going to have to fight the big room. The other problem with doing this is that you spend so much time doing the rooms. Okay, good stuff. You spend so much time doing the rooms that by the time you make the crazy blank card Yara shenanigans work, there's no rooms left to fight with your crazy awesome synergy. So that's unfortunate, but we'll make it work. That's a pretty good thing to black rune if we want to. I have a blank card Yara ready, so that was a mess up on my part. Let's just, yeah, I was going to say, we're at the end here, so we'll just go open the chests that we do have. We'll be happy for them. We'll be thankful. And, oh, Zeus. Alright, well, we tried. We tried our darndest. We can blank card Yara the keys one more time. Then we can use the Yara. Ouch. Then we can use the Yara on the chest. So we can, let's blank card Yara. Then we come down here and we take these. Then we say there's now no way for me to leave the room without black runing, so I guess we'll do this and come through here. Then we come through here and we Yara. And then we can open 25 of these, which is not a horrible get. Let's remember we have black runes, so take what is, like, only take it if it's, like, worth a stats up. If you think it's worth more than a stats up. Some of these are not going to be. And we have multiple black runes, so we can actually do this in multiple waves, which is kind of nice, because I don't have to wade through some of these items. Holy Light, I don't think it actually works with us, so you know what? It might actually be that good. Okay, I don't think any of these are that good. Yes, we could get spun by taking the 2 syringes. I'll take... No, I'm going to black rune them. No! The chests! I'm very upset. Don't get me wrong, we got some sweet stats up from that, but I didn't think about the fact that the chest would also be taken from us, so kind of unfortunate. We're still going to destroy the boss in about 2 seconds, so not a huge deal, and then we'll just do this and get the run done. Oh well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them by because we'd love to have them. But with that, I'm going to go start... Oh, you can see my mouse. That's awkward. With that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.